What's up, dudes and dudettes to the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back here under the Trove. How are you all doing on this great October morning? Halloween's coming, so that's why we're gonna be the Batman. I'm still sick. It never goes away with me. But anyways, how y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic and wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. Got a few things to update you on. Not too much because that's just kind of how Trove goes. But we're going to be doing a very relaxed episode. I slept for like 24 hours and now I'm injured because I'm so sore all over. But gotta drop off a bunch of trophies in our trophy hall. If you haven't already seen this area, this is pretty much where I and the other officers store all of our trophies. I keep adding these halls every now and then. Haven't really gotten that many new trophies to begin with, though. And then besides that, I ended up obviously completing that Diamond Dragon Shard Challenge thing. And then there was the extra, like, kill 999 enemies for 10 lapis luck bugs. GG, like anybody needs any of those, right? And then just a couple other little quests there, here and there, and man alive, Pentas are down in price like crazy. I'm gonna be waiting for them to go back up in price whenever the devs finally announce what is exactly going on with the gear upgrade. And then on top of that, what else was there? Ignore all of this stuff, I was just farming and haven't had the time to forge. Oh, that's right. The other big thing was for the daily contest, I finally bumped my way up to 150. I mean, granted, I was at 140k PR and I had to pretty much just level up a bunch of my garbage gems just in order to actually get ourselves up there, right? And then on the side, I've just been casually grinding just classes in U6 and stuff like that, just because I figure I gotta catch up, you know? Like, Joe actually recently maxed out all of his classes, so, I mean, that's gotta feel nice, you know, to have them all just done. And I kinda gotta get on that. I know I've been slacking a little bit with that, but that's also because I've just been so extremely busy, like, with real-life stuff, you have no idea. Whoop! How can I join your club, please? Well, Captain Smiley or Slime, what is his name? Oh, we're full. Okay, let me show you what we do off camera here, folks. This is what we do. We scroll through this lag-tastic list and try to find people that have been offline for X amount of days. Usually, I mean, it depends. Is there even anybody that I can actually kick? And yes, the list is always this laggy. This guy's at 7 days, so whatever, get wrecked. He can. That's the thing too, is people that have been kicked can always come back. People always explode and think that they can't get invited back, but they always can. World lag has been insane, by the way, like just as you go into the game. And apparently, I think it was Shorty. I think Shorty told me about this. Sorry if I got your name wrong, dude, but somebody ended up messaging me saying, hey, did you know that in the last patch, they actually added like secret support for people with like Razer keyboards and stuff? Or maybe it's just keyboards that support it in general, but what? But apparently, they actually added the useless feature, I guess whatever, for computer nuts, it's okay. They added the feature where when you get low health, your keyboard goes to like red. And then also on the dance pad, your keyboard starts going like all rainbow colors. I wouldn't know, I don't have any of those fancy light up keyboards, I don't care to. But I guess it's kind of cool, but I mean, we're talking about trying worlds here, so it only works with the pop dance pad. None of the other ones, at least not yet anyways, I don't know. Get out of here, you. Shadow 1, jeez. Now, that's the one thing that I'll say about this costume, huh? Is the fact that they actually, like, bothered to put, like, they let it fly, where they let the cape, get it, because we're flying, where they let the cape go onto the costume, but it doesn't really work. Now, does it? And if you didn't already see the costume video, I think that one should already be out. The costume video showing off all the VFX of all these new Halloween costumes. The ultimate of this one, I'm going to show you that in a minute because it's pretty beautiful, and I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a searchlight, you know, like the bat signal, right? But instead it's the Trove signal because the devs are obsessed with their Trove logo. even though this logo is actually just a voxel cube that you can find online that's public domain, and for some reason they just took it and said it was theirs. No, but seriously, I'm pretty sure like even in Minecraft and Cubeworld, and there's so many voxel games that have this same cube that it's like, I don't even know if they made it themselves, you know? But it's kind of just become like the official logo where everything always has it. Like even this costume has it on the ears and everything and on the sword, and it's weird, you know? Like, I mean, I guess I like my YouTube logo as much as the next guy, but I want to make a costume around it. Like, where's the costume that is just a cube? You know? Or the class that's just a cube. Yeah, I want a Cubesley as a costume. I've said that like a million years ago, but I've always wanted a Cubesley character or some type of cube character that it can fit in one block areas, and he would kind of be like a builder character or something. Oh, by the way, this is a question if there just so happens to be anybody watching this that actually mains the knight and is powerful, not just, I main the knight, I'm strong. Like, is the knight even viable at the end game? I mean, people like to say that he is, but you know that, what? People like to say that he is, but I honestly don't know, because nobody I know ends up maining the knight, or anybody that I do know doesn't really have like a strong enough character. I mean, I could swap all my gems over, but no thank you, because the knight's uggles, mostly just because his attack animations and stuff like that are just 50 years old. Now, that's the thing too, is the knight's right-click attack, just as I've been messing around with him, it's actually pretty powerful. Like, it does quite a bit of damage, which, I mean, not that I can say it does quite a bit of damage, but I just mean compared to, like, his normal attack and stuff like that. And even his class gem ability, which is disgusting, but it's strong enough. And that's why I'm kind of, the point that I'm trying to get at is, I wonder if it's even any good. Now, the big reason why I don't think the knight would be as, like, fast at the end game as other classes is because of his speed. That's the biggest thing that the devs don't seem to take into account whenever they develop new characters, and realize that, no. The reason that, like, the Neon Ninja and Shadowhunter and stuff like that, the reason that those characters are so good, and even the Gunslinger, is because you're not dealing with that much attack animation, you know? As opposed to the Knight, like, let's say you try to kill a dungeon with his right click. Even if you could end up doing one right click and killing a dungeon in U9, which would be pretty impressive, honestly. But the fact of the matter is that that's almost about, like, right there, that's about the same speed that it takes for a Shadowhunter to cast his ult and use a potion. Now, for the Shadowhunter to use his ult, it's almost instantaneous. Well, not really, but half the time it never works anyways. I'm just saying, like, it's like, I'm curious whether or not anybody's actually got a knight that's in U9 and one-shots with his right-click attack without having the passive buff of the sword, because there's not that many people that main the knight, honestly, and I know that a lot of it just has to do with the fact that he's got ugly animations, you know, like he's really, really old school, which I'm not trying to hate on the knight, I'm just saying as a general consensus compared to the other classes. Now, all that rambling aside, I want a fist character. I want somebody that, you know, punches and stuff, like the character that they have in MapleStory. Like, seriously, that's just so sick. Ooh, we rarely ever get to see this generation of this dungeon. But yeah, anyways, folks, I do want to mention that too, just because it is kind of been going around, where I'm sick. When I say that it's going around, I mean like locally, like there's a bug, like everybody that's at my house is kind of sick, so every now and then when this happens, it kind of passes between all of us, like back and forth, right? And yeah, despite the fact that I have been sleeping like an absolute beast, and I'm very energized and very, very good and great, but I can even feel right now like it's like if I was screaming doing my usual crazy stuff, not to say that this isn't, like, good or anything, but, yeah, I would probably be coughing and hacking in the video and stuff like that. But anyways, folks, that's all the time that we're gonna have for today. I just wanted to kind of catch you up on a couple things that have been going on, and just kind of what I've been doing off camera. I have been on Trove, despite the fact that most people, again, always think that I haven't been, but because I've been sick, you know, when I'm sick like this, it's like I still enjoy hanging out with people, but when there's like 5 million people like spamming me at once and stuff like that, it gets a little bit overwhelming. And when I'm feeling like this, I'm hiding like all the time. I'm secretly online even right now and nobody knows. Not to mention off camera, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I gotta keep grinding. Hope you have a fantastic day. Sayonara and stay epic.